Well, I'm almost 70. Hard to believe, isn't it? But I have been on the carnivore diet now for over 18 months and had tremendous results, and these have all been documented in previous videos. But I've been on a bit of a mission since being on carnivore to find other practices and protocols for my health that would benefit me at the stage of life I'm in. So I've added things like cold plunge and sauna, rebounder, lifting weights and so forth. But recently I've been reading something called photobiomodulation. Big long word for me, big long word for anyone I guess, but it's simply red light therapy. And this is the red light here behind me. Now this is a red light that I've been sent by the FliKEZE company. They did send the light to me free of charge, but I'm not being paid for the video, and so any thoughts I express today are clearly my own. So I wanted to get that out to be transparent right up front. It all began for me when I started to hear other people talking about red light therapy and the benefits that they were receiving. So I was immediately interested, particularly when they started to talk about benefits of circulation, of a greater energy level, of skin health. I've got to look after my skin at my age. And so I got curious and began to read and to do a bit of research. And so it is that I got to the stage where I was happy to accept from FliKEZE a trial product to test with the motivation that I might make a video on this product. And I've had this product now about a month, I guess, and been using it most days just for 10 or 15 minutes a day. And this is the product here that you can see in the picture here. It's a fairly substantial product. You can see the size of it relative to me there. I guess it's about 33 or 4 centimeters long, I'm guessing, by about 25 centimeters wide. And it has a stand on it that is flexible. And if I turn it around to the back, you can see that you can adjust this up and down to get the light at different angles. I was impressed straight away when I got this out of the box because it's a fairly, there we go, the lights are back on. I was fairly impressed when I got this out of the box because it's a very sturdy piece of equipment, and it feels solid and it feels well made. And it has a little control panel over here on the side of it. It's got an on-off switch, of course, and it's got two different red light settings, one of a lower intensity and one of a higher intensity. And then it's got a blue light option as well. I'll chat about those options in a minute. It's also got a timer up to I think it goes up to 30 minutes, so you can time yourself, and you can put this on a table or on the floor or on some sort of a stand. I've just ordered like a projector stand for mine so that I can adjust the height up and down depending on which part of the body you want to aim this at. I should also mention, when I was looking at that control panel, that there are 5 levels of intensity. I think level 1 is about 20% of its power, ranging right up to level 5, which is 100% of its power. And you can so you can lower the intensity of the light and slowly build up, or whatever is most comfortable for you. As I say, what I like about this particular product is that it has the 2 levels of red light built into it, as well as the blue lights. The lower level of red light is around the 630 nm mark, how they measure the strength of the red light. And this level is used more for skin conditions, and some people have used it effectively for acne. Then there's a higher level of red that is better for deep tissue stuff that where the red light is going to penetrate the body more deeply. So deep tissue stuff, muscle soreness or aches or pains. And anywhere you have pain or even chronic pain in your body, you can aim this light at that. With this light, you also have the option of joining the two together, the lower one and the higher one, which gives the added benefit of a double treatment at once. You would use this for maybe post-surgery, for wound healing, for muscle stress and injuries. I know for myself, if I get aches and pains anywhere, it is usually in my feet. Prior to Carnivore, I had plantar fasciitis for a couple of years or more, and it was very painful, and Carnivore largely reversed that, but I still can get quite bad pain in my feet. I don't know whether it's connected to the plantar fasciitis or not, but I've found that I've been using this red light on my feet, and I'd have to say that the reducing of the pain in my feet was quite noticeable and almost quite immediate from starting to use this light. And as I say, I just use it for about 10 minutes a day. The other place I use it regularly is on my lower back and on my shoulders. Don't have so much pain in those areas, but I do, like most people, in my age group anyway, get a little bit of lower back pain occasionally, and I do a lot of kayaking and paddling, so I've got to look after my shoulders, and so it's been good for, you know, when I go out paddling or kayaking, I'll come back and I'll put that red light on my shoulders for 10 minutes on each side, and that seems to really help with my recovery from that exercise. The blue light on it, I haven't really tried, but the blue light is more for mood calming and for people who might suffer from anxiety and related issues like that. They also say that the blue light helps with sleep. I'd have to say I've been sleeping fantastic in recent days, so I haven't used it for sleep, but they tell me you get good results on using that blue light, you know, not long before you go to bed, having a few minutes of blue light on your body. So you could try that. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't speak firsthand of that experience. So a couple of questions that come to mind if you're curious about red light therapy. The first question people ask is, how often should I use it? Well, the answer is, I guess, they say 3 to 5 times a week. That's pretty regular. I've been trying it pretty much every day, although occasionally miss a day. And I do it for 10 to 20 minutes a time, usually somewhere around 10 to 15 in reality. And as I say, for my feet at least, that worked quite dramatically, and I've had good results on my lower back and my shoulders also. Another question that people ask is, how close should you be to the light? Well, this varies a little bit, but the consensus seems to be somewhere around the 15 centimeters, that's about 6-inch mark. So of course you want to position the light as close as you can to the area of your body that you're wanting to treat. So as I say, you might want to position the light higher or lower. If you're laying on a bed, you might want to stand where you can angle the light down, but there's all of those possibilities with this light. Another question people ask is, what does it feel like? Do I feel any burning sensation? Well, not at all really. I feel just a gentle warmth coming from the lamp, but certainly not heat, and certainly not something that would burn you. It's a very comforting, relaxing experience to be in front of the red light, and I quite enjoy it. And what I do is I keep a pair of headphones handy, and I will often put on some meditation music while I'm on the light. I should have mentioned too that the other accessory that comes with the light is a special set of glasses that are shaded green. They look trendy, don't they? But what this does is protect your eyes from the red light, because they tell us not to look directly into the red light. The lights are quite strong and quite bright, so they do recommend protecting your eyes with the glasses. So we keep them by the light here also. Now the panel is the only product from FliKEZE that I have tried. They have 2 other products. One is a red light appliance designed for your neck, and it's this one here. This fascinates me because you would lay down on it and put your neck on it, and it is both a massage machine and red light therapy. So for people who have neck pain of any sort, and that could be many people today, this might be worth looking at. And then the other product that FliKEZE have is what they call a photon mask. Now this looks quite funny, this mask. It almost looks like almost a Darth Vader type mask, and yet they tell me that it's actually quite light and it is very comfortable to wear from what I've heard. Although, as I say, I've not tried one of these. But this is a mask that is you wear, you know, directly on your head, and it has the red lights built into it. and this is used particularly for skin conditions. It is said to improve your skin, and it is also anti-aging. Maybe I should get one of these because, you know, this face could do with all the help it can get, don't you think? Look, I take the approach with anything like this is I start out and I say, I'd like to try it. You know, I hear about something. I remember hearing about earthing and thinking, well, that's a bit strange, but I'll try it. And I did the same with cold plunge. I did the same with sauna. With each of the things that I do now pretty much on a daily basis, I started out with that attitude was, I'll give this a go and I'll try it. So I would encourage you that if you're interested, you give this a go and try it. But like anything you do related to health, it's always consistency that is the key. So if you're going to try something, you know, stick at it and try it and set up a trial period of a month or 3 months and see if it works for you. I'm not at all saying on this video that this is going to cure all your problems and be a miracle cure, but it might help. And I think for myself, it's about finding the different protocols that work for me. And I'm at the stage where I quite readily say to you that I'm happy to include the red light therapy as part of my daily routine, as part of the whole program of different practices, protocols that I do to improve my health. Because, you know, I am serious about looking after my health. I'm serious about my diet. I'm serious about exercise and a whole lot of things because I've got so many reasons to be alive, and hopefully so have you. We really want to change the trajectory of our lives so that our outlook and our destiny health-wise is that we are vibrant, we have plenty of health, we're free of sickness and disease, we're certainly free of those vile medications, and we can get out and do the things that, like me, I go kayaking, I go bike riding, I go hiking, I do all of those things, even though I'm nearly 70, and I want to continue to do those things for quite a few years to come. And so, therefore, my health is important to me, and I hope it is to you. I will leave a link down below to the FliKEZE company. Now, this is an affiliate link. They do have some great discounts on their page at the moment, particularly for the Black Friday sales. And also, if you purchase a product from them, I get a small commission. So I want to be transparent about that fact too. But have a look at the website, have a look at it and read up on it, you know, maybe watch some more videos on it and to see whether this might be something that would help you. I recently made a video where I talked about the modifications that I've been making to my carnivore diet, and I called it Carnivore 2.0, and I'll leave a link for it up there. You might have missed it, so you can catch a link there. But in any case, thanks for watching today. I'll see you on the next video. May you be healthy, may you be happy, and may you be peaceful. God bless, and see you soon.